TV. What a result. We have just sat here and watched Liverpool versus Everton in the Cup. And there's only one thing to say, mate, isn't there?
Virgil van Dijk.
What a legend. What an absolute legend. Guys, I guarantee you lot that will be joining us for this one are going to be just going mad about Van Dijk right now. Smash a thumbs up for Van Dijk, even if you're not watching this live, if you're watching it back. You know, put it in there. My effing hero, Virgil van Dijk, says Jay. You're right, Jay. Gazatron, 75 million. Don't sound so much now, does it? You're right, people. How we all. As always, what we do is we chat a little bit of rubbish about what we thought of the game. But, you know, there's not much to say other than Van Dijk, you're a beautiful human being. You know, and then, obviously, we see some of the comments come up. But, again, guys, I'm on my phone. Nothing's on or whatever. We wanted to go live as soon as possible because what a bloody result. What do you think on that?
Absolutely brilliant. I don't care about how we played all game long. Virgil van Dijk.
What? Seriously, like, on a serious note, do you know what I mean? Like, I was literally like, right, throughout that game, my man of the match firstly, guys, we both said Robertson at left back today. He was brilliant, wasn't he? Brilliant. Absolute brilliant. Like,
First class.
That was the best defensive match that he's had for us, I'd say. Like, he was playing with passion like he was a born Scouser, like a born Red, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Like, getting back, you know, wasn't too much in the attacking side, like threat, but then for me personally, I felt we was talking about it. Liverpool didn't generally click when it come to the finishing.
Final third was poor today.
It seemed awkward, didn't it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know whether it's where they're not used to playing.
To be completely honest, the only player that looked like scoring the whole game was Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, we can say that now. But at one point, I turned to my brother and it was 1-1, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I was like, on a serious note, mate, I got this horrible feeling in my stomach, you know what I mean? Now, Gaza says now Ox was man of the match. Mate, there was a few people, you know, I guarantee a lot of people will say Van Dijk was man of the match. But I, personally, from the moment that game started, Robbo, for me, the passion and commitment that he was showing in that game and the way he was going about defending, down that, they obviously targeted him, I think.
Yeah.
Everton probably thought, right, he's the weakness.
Well, Joe Gomez don't look weak. By the end of the game, he was getting weaker.
Well, Joe Gomez got subbed off, didn't he? Because it was getting a little bit scrappy, wasn't it? Oh, Colgate. Bloody Colgate's twin brother. That wasn't so clean, though, was it? It wasn't like Colgate. It was pushing Firmino. Red card or what, lads?
The thing is, Colgate toothpaste does the job. Like, it makes you feel good. Colgate...
He just pushes you into the fucking
don't
crowd.
Make you feel good.
What was that all about? On a serious note, look, Gaza says, wasn't a pen for me, neither was Everton 4 weeks ago. What goes round comes round, Gaza, innit, mate? Yeah, you said to me that you thought it was
a penalty after the last game against Everton.
You said you thought it was a weak penalty,
yeah,
and he's a trained referee. So I was like, look, come the end of the day, these are giving us penalties all day long in every single game. So if people want to say that was a weak penalty or whatever, it's about time Liverpool got given some weak penalties and stuff because it always goes against us, you know. Our keeper is worthless, says World.
We've been saying the same thing.
Yeah, we definitely we need to sort out the keeper situation, don't we? But on a serious note, though, that goal for Everton, it was a good finish. It was a tidy finish, wasn't it?
I think the main position to blame for that goal was CDM.
What, Emre Can?
I think Chan should have been back.
Was that not a free kick on Joel Matip halfway up the pitch? Was it Balassi, I think?
Yeah.
He was climbing all over and pulled him down. That shouldn't have been allowed to play on.
No.
That was bad refereeing. For me, Holgate should have had a red card because, you know, remember when Mane got the red card, guys, for the high foot or whatever? I know it wasn't a high foot, but when the referees was talking about it, they were saying it's with intent. If a player's got intent of harming another player, that's why the red card is often shown. Mate, Firmino, the ball was off the pitch. Firmino, you know what I mean? Like, he pushed him with intent on pushing him into the billboards and to the crowd. That's a red card for me.
I agree to a certain extent with what you're saying. Personally, I'd have given a yellow for that. I can't see how you got away with it. But
was it like because someone was saying something about maybe Firmino spat or something? I saw.
Oh yeah, but that's rubbish. That's rubbish. But from what I'm hearing, he was racist to him. But I don't quite believe that either. If you've watched Coutinho and Firmino doing the joke competition, Firmino don't actually speak very good English.
Right. Well, there you go.
He probably wasn't racist.
You know, it was a point of the game where everyone's going to be talking about that, and for me personally, I'm just going to stick by it should have been a red card. You know, look, what Mitchell said, did Firmino say something racist? That's what you was reckoning that they was trying to decide about, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because obviously the ref went to the side of the pitch and that. I'm thinking, why didn't he just show a red card to their player? But maybe the reason nothing was given was because at a point in time, something could have blown that right up. Both of them could have got a red card. If Firmino was racist, they're going to look back at this You know, it's one of them things.
It's not worth it. I think they just tried to keep the game under control instead of letting it go out of control.
Yeah. Come the end of the day, though, no matter what you think on key talking points in this game, Liverpool put Everton to bed tonight. You know, it could have gone the 1-1 like it was going. I was thinking, here we go, same again. Why can't we just bloody beat these teams? And Van Dijk steps up. He was a threat all game. I don't know about you guys, but I felt, on a serious note, welcome to the stream, guys. On a serious note, I thought Van Dijk looked like a threat from set pieces all game. We kept having a joke, didn't we? We was going, it's going to be this one, it's going to be this one. Ox to Virgil, Virgil to the back of the net.
We said it every time. But I did predict the winner because I did say that one's going to be the one.
Yeah, but you had said it in every single time anyway.
But
so.
I did predict Virgil's winner.
Yeah, you did. There you go. And on a serious note, I put out on Twitter before the game, I said the headlines write themselves. Virgil gets the winner or whatever, you know what I mean, in this one. And yeah, you can't write that story. Van Dijk, on his debut, was solid at the back. There was a couple of things that I looked at and I was like, okay, he's definitely, obviously, without trying to put him down. But what I'm saying is, that will get better. He will only get better from this stage. Like, Man United fans, now, they were going to be watching this game, like, and waiting for him to mess up so that they could go, oh, this is what 75 million gets you. So now Liverpool fans can go, yeah, well, this is what 75 million gets you, and it gets you a winner in a derby game, in the cup, puts you through to the next round. What are you saying? Simple as that. So, yeah. All them people that was obviously trying to get all that material to fire at us, it's backfired because Van Dijk, did you see him at the end, guys? The passion. You know, you said he was like this when he hit his Liverpool badge, when he celebrated. At the end of the game, he looked so happy. He looked relieved as well. He was like, I think he must have thought to himself, what a bloody game, what a day. Playing your first game for Liverpool in a derby at Anfield, getting a goal in the cup.
As a winner.
Mate, Jesus. What? Oh, seriously. I'm over the moon, obviously, with Van Dijk's performance today. But like I say, Robbo, very impressed with him today. Ox, I thought, I saw some at Gaza. I think it was you, wasn't it, mate? You said about Ox was your man of the match. I kept saying he was doing everything right, but that end bit. Final third,
yeah.
He did everything right, but the final third, didn't he, basically? You know, he was on free kick duty and that today was brilliant. I was waiting for a Van Dijk free kick, I'm not going to lie. Outside the box, I said to you, Van Dijk would get a free kick and he'd bang it in. Coutinho's obviously not on the pitch, so yeah, I was thinking Van Dijk's going to line it up.
I think the good thing is, I think we haven't had a leading centre-back for years and years.
Yeah.
Van Dijk looked like he knew what he was on about. He looked like he was controlling that whole defence.
The first thing from the off today in that game, yeah. I know we're going to be talking a lot about Van Dijk in this one, but so we bloody should. From the moment that game started, you could see him talking to people saying, stay there, you know, let it go to the keeper. The players were passing Van Dijk the ball.
The one thing I did notice is Van Dijk's not happy with Karius. He wanted Karius to come out more and collect the ball.
Yeah, that one time when Van Dijk had his back to the player that was running in and Karius come out, it was very close, wasn't it? I think Van Dijk was expecting Karius to get there a bit quicker than what he actually did.
Yeah.
But, like I say, the players were giving the ball to Van Dijk in that game. They already know who's boss. They know this bloke has been brought in and he's the bloody daddy. Virgil Van Daddy. That's what I'm going to call him from now on. VVD, Virgil Van Daddy. Because he is the boss man. He, honestly, don't get me wrong. Obviously, if he wouldn't have scored that goal, I would have still been happy with him, but everyone wouldn't have been as buzzing, you know what I mean? Van the man, says Daniel Alexander. Say it. Say it. I said it, mate. Van the man. What was I going to say? Yeah, who else do you want to talk about in that game that was good? Firmino was good, apart, for me, his work rate again. He was winning the ball. He was tirelessly winning the ball back today.
Firmino's outstanding up front. He's showing us what he can do.
Yeah, I mean, something that you pointed out towards the beginning of the game, and then I think they touched on it, was Liverpool at the moment, all of our players, their defence would have been enjoying this game because all of our players, when we've got the ball and we're breaking...
They didn't want to come... They kept coming to instead of trying to make a run.
They didn't go in behind, did they?
Yeah, Everton would have loved that. They'd have sat back thinking, we've got an easy one here.
Well, as if you... we've been talking about with transfers and that, if you had someone like Jamie Vardy, people have been talking about recently, you know, Werner, someone with pace that wants to get him behind as well. And I think Mane being on the pitch... Mane last season was trying to get him behind, but this season, something with the dip in form, he's not trying to get him behind.
He's not confident enough.
Yeah, so do you reckon that's what it comes down to?
Yeah, I thought the goal against Burnley the other day would have boosted that.
Yeah.
I think having Salah back against Man City, hopefully, will give him a bit more confidence.
Do you think we missed Philip Coutinho today?
No.
that's because you're guaranteed that he's out the door, aren't you?
I've got no time for him at the moment.
The latest, I know it's a match reaction video, but the latest with Coutinho is that the deal, basically, they're sitting there writing out the contracts and everything at the moment, and you said to me earlier, it's done, he's gone. He's gone in January. You definitely think he's gone in January, didn't you? Yeah. So for my brother, do you know what I mean? He's thinking, sod Coutinho, we're not missing him or whatever. Whereas for me, I was like, look, in the last game and then in this game, I felt that without Coutinho and Salah, we don't look as dangerous up top with the attack, and that's fair to say.
Yeah.
But obviously, like you're saying, we need to forget about Coutinho because it could have been his last game that he played before.
It probably is. I don't believe he's injured either for a second. If Brazil had a game now within the next week or two, he'd be playing.
Yeah, the Brazil medical team like to mess around with that one, don't they? Do you know what I mean? But what I was going to say, I said on the channel before, I said, I know what Coutinho's problem is. I said, I'm not a doctor, but I think he's got a bit of sciatica. Because I said it started in his back and then it spread down his leg. Sounds like sciatica, doesn't it? Let's just be honest. Like, for anyone that suffers with sciatica, it does work like that.
Or he's just an arsehole.
Oh, he's a prick. Simple as, isn't it, guys? Our set pieces were threatening. Someone just put there, who got man in a match? Says Matthew. For me, it was Robbo.
I agree. I'm not
you
sure
said
who
Robbo as well.
got it from.
We didn't stick around to see who actually got man in a match on BBC One, on the channel that we was watching it on, for the pure fact that he's got to shoot off soon, and I wanted to get this with you on it, didn't I? But, yeah, for me as well, I think, Emre Can did all right today, didn't he, again? But the latest of him, it sounds like he's going to juvie. You think he's already done
He's gone, yeah.
You've been reading the Sky Italia, Sky Germany, all that sort of stuff in it, all the different Sky Sports, and they're pretty confident that he's already...
He's agreed it by mouth. We're just waiting on paperwork now.
So do you reckon Emre Can's gone to Juventus and they've gone, so would you like to come in? And Emre Can's gone, I would like to come into your club, but nothing's been signed.
I mean, he's just talking out of his arse.
So it was more likely, I would like to come into your club.
Something like that, yeah. I agree.
We're in good spirits, guys, because Liverpool just beat Everton. We've gone through, it was 2-1. Have you got anything else that you really want to talk about from that game? Because we're going to try and keep it short. As quick as possible, but for me, Van Dijk outstanding, Robbo outstanding.
I still think, looking at that game, we're missing two things. One is we need a new goalie, a commanding one.
Yeah.
And two is definitely, I think we need an out-and-out striker. Someone that
gets in behind.
Yeah, it's someone that's going to scare teams, make them hold back, which will allow Mane, Salah, Firmino to push at them, to cause problems.
Mitchell says, is your little bro jealous of your beard? It looks like he really wants one or whatever. I think... Mitchell, was you the one that was saying that them things before? I'm not too sure, but yeah.
I'm not jealous, no.
No, he's not jealous, you know what I mean? Like, he likes his facial.
He's jealous he does have a beard. No, I don't.
How can I be jealous of a beard?
I only shaved
Or how can I be jealous of not having a beard?
I shaved this 2 hours ago.
It doesn't matter. Do you know how I'm going to win this argument? And I will win. Van Dijk just scored the winner at the Cop against Everton. Rooney getting taken off. He wasn't happy about it, but fucking right, piss off Shrek. He was a dickhead in that game for me.
Oh, I've got something to say. Angry Birds.
Oh, we was talking about Angry Birds, or where it was, the name that was coming up on Everton's t-shirt.
Sponsor.
Was saying, idiots, mate. Do you know what I mean? For me, why would you have that on your kit? Professional football team with Angry Birds written on it. You look like a bunch of Muppets, basically. But, yeah. No, guys, honestly, thank you for joining me on the live stream with that. He is a crackhead, says Fahim. I don't know who you're talking about. So he's clean shaven, looks like a baby's bum, says Mitchell. Any news on Goretzka? We need him. That Emre Can has got no news on Goretzka, mate. I think the last thing that I saw that I believed was Goretzka seems like he's put it on ice himself. He was like, I need some time to think about where I'm going to go. But there's a lot of reports saying that he's basically going to go to Bayern Munich. So for me personally, I don't feel like very confident about Goretzka coming to Liverpool at the moment. Quite possibly he's off to Bayern, says Gazatron. Yep. Best defender I've seen in a while. Virgil van Dijk, that was, bro, why didn't Holgate get a card? Exactly, Noy, exactly. That peed me off. I was shouting, when because I was like, that's a red card
I still think the ref didn't give the card because Firmino gave it back and the ref tried to keep it without the cards. Yeah. Whereas if Firmino had shut up, stayed down, I think you'd have seen a yellow, maybe a red.
Yeah. We wanted to see Danny Ings come on instead of Solanke in that game as well.
I'd like to have seen Danny Ings.
But obviously he didn't. Lallana, you could see that he's got to get back match fit because his legs are slightly not there yet.
It's very poor, really.
Yeah, so...
If you look at it, the strength in that kick near the end when he was through.
I mean, I was looking in that midfield. I was looking at the starting 11 saying, I was looking at midfield and I thought, right, Lallana, will be the little playmaker in there. But really, what you've got to say is Oxlade-Chamberlain was probably the playmaker today on that pitch.
Definitely, and I think Ginny Wijnaldum at the end of the game changed it a little bit, I think.
Yeah, Wijnaldum,
we miss him when he's not there, but when he's there, everyone forgets he's there. But he does his job, that's why.
Yeah, Lallana showed his ability, just needs more game time. Exactly, Joel. Karius is too slow, says Thomas. He should have got out quicker. It made Van Dijk look like he had messed up when he actually didn't. It should have been Karius. Lallana will be awesome next season if he don't get injured. I agree, Gaza. I wanted Karius to get a chance, but Karius was looking shaky. We need a new goalkeeper as soon as possible. Jam says Robertson's man of the match for me. I agree as well, Jams. You agree with that, don't you?
Yeah.
Few people saying Oxlade. Other people saying Van Dijk. Obviously, Van Dijk got the winner in that, but 1 assist for Chambo there as well. Was saying, let me just get this up. Van Dijk had a brilliant game. He won every header. He didn't win every header, Genie, mate. He actually was missing headers and that, but he did have a brilliant game. So I do agree he had a brilliant game, and it was his first game, but I did point out to you a couple of times, I was like, well, he's lost that header, so he'll improve on that, because I think everyone was going to be dissecting Van Dijk today, looking at anyone that loves football and anyone that works around football will be looking at his performance today and saying, right, well, one of the reasons Liverpool probably bought him with him was because he was commanding in the air. And then when he missed a few of the balls in the air, people have been going, right, well, he'll improve on that because he's quality in the air normally. But he spoke well to all the players, was commanding, was telling them where to go, was shouting at the players up the top end of the pitch as well. Very impressed.
On a one-word answer, someone's just said, Daz, why has Bogdan been forgotten? One word.
One word. How can I say that in one word? Because I want to say he's a prat. Shit. There you go. That's your one word. We watched Bogdan live and we was behind him while he was warming up, and he's shit, isn't he?
Shit.
He's shit. Like, we was right behind him.
When people say he's on fire, they don't mean his form, they mean his hair.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't. Honestly, guys, I don't rate Bogdan at all. So, you know, I think it was probably a joke.
Wigan last year, and come on. You want him to play in the Premier League and in the Champions League. No wonder
Lallana looked off the pace today. Man of the match for me, Robertson or Van Dijk. Yeah, Lallana's just comes down to match fitness, doesn't it? Do you agree?
Yeah,
he's got to be sharp.
He's got to still be played more though. He's got to keep starting games, otherwise he won't get back up to speed.
Yeah, definitely. But I think with Coutinho, obviously, Klopp's last word on Coutinho was he should be available for Man City. So let's just wait and see on that. But you think that Coutinho, it will be a done deal before the Man City game, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
You think he's gone already? Yeah. So, you know, he's not an ITK or whatever.
I do think there will be a replacement lined up.
Yeah, Mahrez. Mahrez is coming in.
I still think there's talks with Liverpool and Monaco over Lamar.
You think there are talks?
Yeah.
I think they probably tested the water, but I can't see him coming. I think Mahrez comes in January, and then Thomas Lamar comes in the summer. Monaco don't want to let him go, but Monaco will accept a massive amount of money because Monaco love a bit of
Monaco are business, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They will take money. They proved it in the last transfer window. He's not for sale. He's not for sale. He's not for sale. 90 million gets put on the table. Okay, maybe he is for sale, but yeah, too late, basically, wouldn't it? Let's just read a couple more here. Coutinho and Surridge, when needed, not there. Get rid of both. Yeah. Effing get in, says Out of City Cop. He's another Liverpool YouTuber, Aaron. Yeah, what a result as, mate. Absolutely top draw, wasn't it, mate? Van Dijk, guys, Van Dijk. That's all we're gonna keep saying. I'm gonna be talking in my sleep tonight, saying Van Dijk. You know what I mean? Probably gonna be a wet dream as well. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean?
Not for me though.
Not for you, no.
Well, I've got my girlfriend in the bed, mate.
Well, I've got my missus in the bed, but I'm still gonna have a wet dream over Van Dijk scoring a winner at the Cop end at Anfield against on his Everton, debut. Yeah.
I think that's a sign off, mate.
You know, he's a killjoy, isn't he? Carries his slow thinker, says Atrium. Yeah, but do you know what makes me laugh, Atrium, mate? He was brought in because he was really quick off the line and stuff, and he wasn't today. Matip is a muppet, gave me the says Jay. He struggled today in a couple of areas, and he did all right, but just won me 250 quid with Van Dijk with a win. Wow, that's cool, man. So for anyone that likes gambling or whatever, I don't do it, but you do. This one loves a good bet or whatever.
I'm just wondering how much you put on to get 250 back.
Yeah, there you go. He wants all the info, he needs the info, so you two can link up over that. Who do we buy with the Coutinho money? I think Liverpool are generally going to go in for Mahrez now. From what I'm seeing, I believe that Mahrez wants Liverpool. You know, there was a picture of Mane talking to Mahrez last time that happened. Naby Keita ended up. He signed for Liverpool and will be joining us in the summer. Client Gomez for Robertson as back forward would be beautiful. Yeah, who else thought Van Dijk was going to score? We did. We were saying it all game. We were saying the headlines were already written, weren't they? How does Big Sam like them apple pies? Lamar for me. Yeah, Mahrez, good. £25 for Liverpool to win 2-1 and Virgil to score.
Michael Dunn's in the building.
Michael, shout out to me, Daz. I'm in the building. Massive shout out to you, Michael. He's my mod.
That's a bit of a risk. Mod. 25 quid for Liverpool to win 2-1 and Virgil van Dijk.
But it bloody paid off though,
I'd
didn't
have
it?
put a £5 on a cheeky hacker and won myself 600-700 quid back.
But on a serious note, isn't that why it's called gambling? Because you know, nothing's guaranteed. You take risks. You're a risk taker.
I like to live dangerously, mate.
You all lose, mate. You all lose. You'll never win. You might win £2,000 tomorrow, and you'll be like, yes, I won £2,000, but you'll end up losing £3,000 putting out bets again.
True.
It's the way it works, guys. I don't condone gambling, but you love it, don't you? So, yeah. Mahrez on the right and Salah in the middle would be boss, or Mahrez in the middle would still be class. Yeah, mate. Hey, Daz, what a game. Yes, Michael, JT. Fantastic result for us, especially for Van Dijk. I'm going to Anfield in March, says Michael. Sweet, man. That's cool. We're going to Anfield soon, aren't we? We're going to watch a game. We want to go up there. Sanchez or Lamar. I'll take Sanchez at the moment. Lamar for the future, because Sanchez is Premier League proven.
I'd take Lamar because of his age. And if we don't get Lamar in the summer because someone else wants him, then we've messed up big time.
You know, if we sign Sanchez, no doubt Arsenal go back in for Lamar.
Yeah.
Simple as that. But he don't want to go to Arsenal, he wants Liverpool.
Yeah, but do we want Sanchez for 1 year when we could have Lamar for 10 good years?
Sanchez you could have for another couple of seasons. People keep saying to me, Sanchez is too old. Sanchez has got a couple years left in him of getting at least 20 goals a season. Under Jurgen Klopp, Sanchez would, destroy the Premier League for me. Yeah.
But would he like to do all the running?
Thomas Lamar or Fekir, guys? Who are your guys' thoughts on
Lamar.
that? For me, Fekir at the moment, with the way he's playing, the form and that, he's absolutely outstanding.
Lamar.
Anyway, guys, can we get thumbs up on the video? Can we hit around 30 thumbs for this one? Obviously, we've got 45 people watching. All hit the thumbs up for Van Dijk, getting a winner at the top end. What a result that was for him. You see it on his face. That meant a lot to him, didn't it? Let's face it, and that meant a lot to us. I think 75 million will be well and truly forgot by most Liverpool fans after that goal went in. That forward line with unmatched fit Lallana isn't good enough. Oh, I'll get you. Yeah, Mahrez would be in a new lineup of the Fab Four. Yes, mate. Kissing the badge. Yep. Gomez, new centre-back pairing with Van Dijk. Yeah, I'd love to see Gomez go there. Thought Matip did all right in the first half, but there was a couple of times, wasn't there, in that game where I thought, oh, Matip, you are... Remember when Sacco was in defence? Yeah.
Because, he's actually quite small compared to Van Dijk, and he probably thought, shit, this guy's a big fucker.
He standing next to him, he's like, I'm in his shadow, right? Yeah. I bet he was in awe, probably. You know what I mean? I'd be in awe. I mean, he's a big lad, isn't he? But
I'd get in front of him.
Yeah, of course you would, mate.
I'd get on his shoulders.
Climb on him. Van Dijk, obviously, not Van Dijk. Joel Matip reminded me today a bit of what Sacco used to be. A good defender, but always worried you.
I'll tell you something. If we managed to sign another centre back along the lines of Virgil van Dijk, you wouldn't even think about Matip.
No.
If you put another
Joe Gomez, mate. Joe Gomez goes there. You know, Kleiny comes back from injury. Trent switches it up with Kleiny from now on. Joe Gomez at centre-back with Virgil van Dijk. No one is getting through there or outrunning them two. No one. Van Dijk today, you could see when he had to track back where their goal was.
He weren't as fit as what
he wasn't as fit as what he will be within a couple of weeks.
He got back in position. Where was our CDM who wasn't in position? Sigurdsson bangs it in.
Yeah.
If Chan was back there, it wouldn't have happened.
Exactly.
So we need a new CDM.
Yeah, exactly. Right, lads. Thank you for joining me anyway. Like I say, if we can hit the 30 likes on this one, much appreciated. And I think Van Dijk deserves that as well, doesn't he, for that goal?
Virgil van Dijk.
As I always say, guys, if you are a Liverpool supporter and you enjoy watching Liverpool content, like to keep up to date with transfer rumours.
Like is needed.
Rumours, there you go. Thank you, lads.
Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, if you like to keep up with transfer rumours, gossip and done deals, then you're in the right place. Smash the subscribe button now and tick the little bell notification so you don't miss out on any breaking news. I'm on the bench TV on this one, but you guys may also know me as On the Bench LFC, so make sure to check that channel out as well. But at the moment, I can't upload content to that one, so I'm having to do it all on here. But yeah, hopefully some of the subscribers are now noticing that I can't upload on that one. But yeah, this has been my brother, Jamie, with his little views.
This has been my brother, Daz, with his bigger views.
It's because I'm a bigger boy, isn't it?
Let's Virgil van Dijk ourselves to bed.
Night, Daz, and little Daz says, Gaza, good night, mate. Take care, guys. Liverpool 2, Everton 1. Everton are going to cry themselves to sleep. Van Dijk, you know.
And we're going to dream myself to sleep.
Yeah, it's going to be a wet dream, like I say. I'm going to take a box of tissues to bed. Might have a posh one.
I'm not.
That's because you're dirty, mate. You'll just do it all over the pillar. He's jank, isn't he? Take care, guys. Thank you for joining us. Come on, Liverpool. What a result.